Good morning and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Tuesday and it is build day 65 on the build schedule out at Villa FELIZ. And today we are doing the final checks. We were making sure that all the things that are in the drawing are done and ready for the pour for tomorrow, the big pour on Wednesday. So I'm running a little bit late because this morning I actually set up a new Gmail account. So if you go to the About section and you need to send a private message to me, private email, there's a new email on there, so you can use that one instead of my old Gmail account. I think it will make a lot more sense than what I had on there before. So I did that this morning, and I wanted to give them a little bit of an opportunity to get some of the corrections done before I show up into the site, because I want to do an inspection, and I need to run into town today. I need to pick up a few things. I actually need to get some boots, because tomorrow when they do the pour, I want to have the opportunity to actually be out in the middle of the pour and use my bamboo or some rebar to assist with the removing the air pockets and things like that, because I want this to be a clean pour. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to mention yesterday is I got a phone call from the admin staff from Mitch at Meister Solar, and good morning. Go ahead. So yesterday I got a email from Mitch at Meister Solar. I was supposed to be receiving a visit today from Mike from Meister Solar, but he was actually hospitalized and he has some problems that need to be taken care of. And once that gets taken care of, then we're going to reschedule. I believe it's going to be for next Tuesday. So anyway, Mike, I hope you're feeling better and you recover quickly, and then we get to see you and talk a lot of solar issues next week, and we can have a good solution for our house at Villa FELIZ. So anyway, let me get up to the build site now and get the day started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Good morning. How are you today? What do you have today? You have fish? Fish and papaya? No, mango. That's mango. Oh,
mango,
yeah. Oh, those are
big
small.
Mango.
Those are small mango. Is that from the Indian mango tree? What type of mango? What kind of mango tree?
550.
I don't want, not price, I just want to know what kind of tree. Okay.
1 kilo.
Okay, see you later. Have a nice day. His nose is probably bleeding from that conversation. Morning, Michelle and Roy. How are you? How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, very good. Do you have fresh rolls? Are those not fresh? Okay. Yeah, I'll need to get. Next time you get fresh rolls, let me know, because I need fresh. I have one left.
Okay.
Oh, you know. Oh, it's fertilizer. It's coffee grounds and eggshells.
Oh, okay.
Oh, your information about the braces and the Phil Health stuff. Everybody found that very interesting yesterday. I got a lot of good feedback. But do you know what one person? Because I didn't remember what the price of braces were.
Yeah.
And you were you told me how much you paid. You know how much one of the persons told me that they're paying for braces? $8,500 US. 8 times what you paid. It's very expensive, yeah. Hi guys, have a good day. Magandang umaga.
Hoy, my brother. Teka, bakit hindi ka sama rin?
Hindi kahit anong gamitin mong gano'n.
Good morning. No, you know what? You know these kind.
You want this?
Not for now. Can you save me some for tonight?
Yes. How many?
Save me.
many?
Oh, my wife makes these. It's sausage, right? The sausage. Oh, I love those. 1, 2, 3. Save me 4. 4 for tonight. Okay, just put it aside. Oh, that's great with rice. Oh, I love those sausages. Okay, I'm hooked then. I'm good. All right. Have a good day. Ah, good morning, Amber. How are you today? Oh, you have your backpack. You have your backpack today. Is she going?
Dora the Explorer.
Oh, she's gonna explore. Have a good day. I see you later. Bye. Bye. So anyway, everybody is doing what they're supposed to be doing. I worked with these folks over here. They're making the corrections on the rebar structural support. See, they're actually pulling them out where they don't need to be and repositioning them into the places they need to be. There's actually one sitting right here in the middle, in the very center, on that beam right there, which is, there's a whole hallway right here. So I had to remove that one. They're removing some in the sliding glass. They're positioning them where they'll have support for the CHB on the sides. That's for the back bedroom. And we made some corrections yesterday for the big sliding glass door over there. And for the, it's gonna be like a, sort of like a French door right there. So corrections are being made, and we're gonna continue doing the scrub for today. And there's a few other things I need to ask questions to my builder about. Well, it is just a little afternoon and the guys are on their lunch break. So what I'm going to do is, let me tell you a little story. I went to, I got my electricity bill for the apartment. Hopefully, I'm trying to stay out of this wind. This wind has been really, let me go inside here a little bit more. All right, so I got my electricity bill at my apartment about 4 days ago, and I wanted to take both of them, one for my apartment and then one for here. I wanted to take them down at the same time and bring it to the mall and go to the SM Services Center and pay for them at the same time. Well, I waited and waited, and the electricity bill never showed up for the site here. So I went to, it normally goes, the guards will bring it here. So I went to the front desk. I said, where's the electricity bill? And they're like, oh, I don't think they took your electricity. I don't think they know where your meter is. Because remember, my meter is like 300 meters. My meter is 300 meters away from here. But they gave me one bill already. So I don't know if it's a new guy. The wind. All right. So I'm not sure if it's a new guy or what. So the front desk said, just go down and pay it. Just grab your old bill. I'm like, I don't know where my old bill is. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get the meter number, and I'm actually gonna go to Bottleneck. So I've never been to Bottleneck before for paying a bill, and I've been going to the service center. Well, this might be a good opportunity. Maybe Maybe they won't charge me service charge. They charge you a service. It's not much. It's only a few pesos, like eight or 9 pesos at the service center. But let's try this. So I'm gonna grab lunch. I'm gonna pay the electricity bill, and I'm gonna grab a couple other things in town. And I'm gonna come back out here. They're doing a good job of correcting all these things. So I think we will be ready for tomorrow for the big pour. So let's head on into town. So anyway, here's my meter, which is, my house is 300 meters in that direction. So I got this like long extension cord going there right now. I just need to get up here and I need to get the meter reading, and that they already did that, I hope. And I will get the number. Let me get the number and then we'll see how this is gonna work out. That was actually easier than going to the SM service center. They don't charge you a fee here when you pay your electricity bill here. They charge you a fee at the SM. I guess it's because it's an additional service. But yeah, the reason I didn't get my bill out there, because this is the first bill on my electricity on the bill site. So I got this long thing here, and she said from now on the rest of them will go normally. And I'll be able to get my bill from the guards, so I think I'm good to go. So anyway, that's it for this here. So let's go get some lunch. I need to drop by and get a little bit of pesos because all my money went to Bottleneck and the basketball jersey guys. Oh, I didn't tell you the story. There's another team. There's another team. They came knocking on my door also, and they're like, "Can you be our manager too?" And I'm like, "What? I thought there was only one team here." Obviously, there's 2 teams, and right in my little area right there. So I said, okay. And one of the boys I know really well. So I said, okay. I said, I thought there was only one team. I can't give you the amount that I gave the other team because I gave the other team quite a bit. So I said, I will contribute. And I asked them to do the same thing, to go and try to solicit and get people to give them donations as well. But they'll be fine. So anyway, let's go grab a bite to eat. And I need to pick up a couple of things while I'm at the mall, and then head back and see how they're doing on the progress for tomorrow's pour. So I just picked up a USB adapter that you slide a micro SD card inside, and it fits inside this little tiny thing, and it fits inside your USB port on your laptop. I need something to read the the micro SD card that's inside the drone. It would be much easier than using the cable from the drone and leaving the drone powered up. So I just bought one over at CDR King. It was 30 pesos. So I don't have a lot of confidence that this is going to work on a high-speed SD card, but we'll see. Alright, well I got the boots, and I got a couple of garden hose adapters. The guys out there keep breaking my garden hose. So I got a couple more adapters, and yeah, let's go get something to eat. That's my keys. That's my car keys. Wait, wait, wait. I have something for you. Wait, wait. I have something for you. Back up. Here. Here. I have some. Yeah. Wait. I got something for you today. Here. This is for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So while I was gone, they are doing the final steps in preparation for tomorrow. The truck is going to be here at 0800 in the morning, so it's going to be a long day, and hopefully there's no problem with making it through traffic. Remember, they have the no truck time slot, something like that. So you can see over my shoulder, they're doing the final cleaning too. They'll clean up all the top so we don't have any artifacts hanging on the ceiling, which is the bottom of the floor here. They're cleaning it. They'll be cleaning all inside the beams, cleaning all on top of all of the formwork there. So hopefully everything will be nice and clean. So when we look at it from the bottom, we don't see all these little nails and everything hanging from there. I'm sure we'll probably do a final check, walk through, and pull anything that we might see that might be sitting in any of these. Here's something else they did today. You see the rebar coming up here, and all the way down there. This is going to be for the base. There'll be a raised concrete for the island that's inside the kitchen. So they did that while I was gone as well. So what my builder told me that, because I was pretty adamant that I want to make sure we have at least the amount to do the whole thing. I don't want to be mixing any manual cement after they come and do the ready mix and drop it and say there's not quite enough, and then them having to go back and do some manually. So he assured me that he ordered enough with extra so that we'll get the thickness that we're up to right now. And he said there will be extra, and so what we're doing, we're going to use the extra to pour the base of the footers and the base of the septic tank. So any overage is going to be used inside there, and those were those 4 really long columns that you saw earlier. So let's take a walk over there and see how they got them set in the ground. So this is like the calm before the storm. So he's got all the workers you can see over there, and they're all working on the cistern. The cistern still has like 2 or 3 meters. It still has to go down from the point, which is the very top. Even though it looks very deep, where the pipes are going into it, the pipes have to go down about at least 2 meters before that, and that's the lid of the cistern. That's for the basement, so that we don't have any flooding in the basement. So anyway, that's what those guys are doing over there. And like I said, this is the culmination, really, of about a month's worth of work. It's all going to solidify tomorrow, literally solidify for that big pour. This is a day that everybody's been waiting for a while. Even the subscribers out there waiting for this day. So tomorrow is going to be 8 o'clock in the morning when we're going to start this. I'm going to get out here early, and I know it's like Christmas, you know. you know Santa's coming overnight, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight, but I'll be able to sleep. But it's going to be an exciting day tomorrow. I want you to take a look at the mango twins. Look at these guys. Look at them. This is crazy growth right here. So these guys are growing really big. And I think these are the real full-size mango trees, which we're not gonna be able to plant either one of these in the backyard because they're gonna grow huge. I mean, one mango tree would take over my entire backyard. But I'm gonna have fun with them. Maybe I'll do some grafting. Maybe I'll get one of like the Indian mangoes or one of the dwarf mangoes and graft it. Who knows? It's fun doing things like this. So the crew are done for the day. It's after 5 o'clock. It's about 5:10, and tomorrow's a big day. I just talked with my builder, and he said he's going to be here at 0800 in the morning. That's the same time the trucks are supposed to be here, but you know how things work over here. There's no way that truck's going to be here at 0800. But I've been surprised before. Maybe that will be a surprise in the morning too. So I'm going to actually leave early. You don't realize I usually stay here till about 6 o'clock every day, and I try to get a head start on some of the video editing right here in Bahi Kubo. I start downloading and I start lining them up, and I do the final editing usually when I get back to the apartment. But today I want to get back to the apartment first, and I'll do all the editing for today's video there. And I am hopeful that I will get to bed a little bit early tonight because it's going to be a long day. And it's not going to be it's going to be a long day, but it's really not going to be that long day for the pour. Do you remember when we did the manual pour for the basement? That was a 12-hour day, and I think I did time-lapse photography, and I did that in, I think it was like a 12-minute video for like 12 hours worth of pour. Well, tomorrow, since we have the truck, I asked my builder, and he said it's probably only going to be 3 to 4 hours. If they get here at 8, they could possibly be done by noon. Because the trucks are full and they're just gonna dump it. Now we don't have we were hoping for the one, it's like a little crane thing, and they have a big chute that goes out and goes around. Well, they only have 2 trucks with the company that we're getting the ready mix from, and both of them are obligated tomorrow. So what we're gonna have is the one that has basically, it's like a chute that comes back. Maybe this is an extension of a chute, and but I think it'll still be long enough to get over, because we are so close to the street over here, to where the actual pour is going to be, so that should not be a problem. So I will do time-lapse photography tomorrow, and I will do some drone shots. And I bought boots today. You saw the boots I picked up at Ace. I'm going to be in there also with my bamboo vibrator, and I'm going to be trying to do my best to get all those air pockets out so that we don't have honeycombing going on. And I expressed my concern with my builder to make sure that the team is aware that we need to be as proactive as possible to try to avoid honeycombing. So I'm going to call it a day here and head back and get something to eat, edit this video, get this out, get to bed early, and we are going to have a wonderful day tomorrow. I feel really good about this. So if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up, please share, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Just click on that My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, and you will get notified every time I push a video with a new episode. So until tomorrow, which is going to be build day 66, if I'm not mistaken, build day 66 here at Villa Feliz, you have a wonderful day.